here, another video, and this time it's about my 10 years art progress. To not make this video all about me, I will definitely talk about how I improved my art, my strength, my weaknesses, and how I got inspired. I'll be telling how I felt and my story in general in each period, showing my art of course. And before we begin, thank you so much for your support. I've been able to see a therapist, pay for a microphone, from the commissions and the YouTube sponsors. I don't have to add millions of effects on the phone records I've been doing for the past video. I'll be saving next for a camera, which is very hard for me because cameras cost more than what I spend in a year. Anyways, my merch is 20% off now, so check it out. My sales suck there. See from your auntie, guys. So I've been drawing since I was 8 years old maybe. I was just sketching, playing around, copying from the television, tracing. However, my trace art was like equal to my original art, and by equal I mean the quantity, not the quality. I really liked making OCs based on an anime. I don't know how it's called, but for example, I've been like creating many new OCs, just like Sonic. New OC Sonic. I don't know. Magical girls, especially that anime called 𝐷𝐿𝐼𝐴. What was its name? 𝐷𝐿𝐼𝐴 𝐷𝐿𝐼𝐴. I said 𝐷𝐿𝐼𝐴. See how memes are affecting me? Can't pronounce it. Another anime I've been obsessed with is 𝐈𝐴 11. I have no pictures, but I have a video. A very embarrassing video. But I share it with you because I love you. So I recorded this video with mom's phone that used to look as fancy as how iPhone 12 Pro looks now. And for the editing, no editing. I made my brother play music in the background, so you can literally hear me telling him to repeat, stop, pour him. Yeah, all of those are traced. And for the original ones, here are they. That's some good 4K footage quality out there. Oh my god, the comments! All of them are by me. The first comment is me pretending to be someone else, supporting myself, because no one commented what I was thinking. I didn't even change my name. It says, wow, that's good. A 9-year-old girl drew this? Unbelievable. The other one is me, but not pretending. It's me saying, it's 𝐈𝐴 11. I love that anime. The other comment is, it's me in 2011, and now I'm 11. I wanna die. This is so embarrassing. Other than the 𝐷𝐿𝐼𝐴 magical cute OCs I've been drawing and the Sonic ones and in 𝐈𝐴 11, I had my own OCs and my own stories in my head. I've made maybe comics in the past. It's just that all of the old art is lost, thrown away, burnt, and same for digital art since my old hard disk is burnt. What a life. Now what I made in 2011 and 2012 digitally, I was obviously using the Microsoft Paint and not even using the curve tool. It was shaky with the mouse, but as I was saying, I was just drawing for fun, you know. Sadly, more interesting art was there in my old disk, but as I said, the old disk is burned. 2013. What a year. It's the year where things got serious. I kept practicing kinda, improved especially on drawing the faces, the hair, and one of my biggest inspiration for this improvement and how I started practicing and removing the idea of drawing equals talent from my head are Mark Riley and Sophie Chan. After a few months of practicing, I was confident enough to make tutorials too on YouTube. Sadly, I removed them in 2014 because I cringed at them, let alone if I saw them now. They were just a slideshow of these pictures. I still have them, so yeah, it's like I'm having the videos. My coloring improved a bit because of my friend Nozomi. She's Moroccan too, and we are still friends till now. I don't have her old art, but she was really inspiring me both digitally and traditionally. Talking about digital art, this period is when I learned new stuff in Photoshop and I mixed MS Paint with Photoshop. So more of my art is like this. The airbrush was something impossible, and I was mind blown that time. But also I couldn't draw with the mouse on Photoshop, so MS Paint, that curve tool, was much easier for me that time. So I wasn't drawing drawing fully on Photoshop. And one more thing that helped me improve my art is feedback. Since I was posting my art on my Facebook page and some Facebook groups, feedback is very important. 2014, the first years were normal, exactly the same thing I was doing in 2013, just few digital and traditional art. But then I saw Nazami, the friend I told you about, started posting more digital art with 𝐵𝐸𝐻𝐲, and I asked her how she does that with only a mouse, because I thought it's only for tablet users. She showed me how, and that there is a curve tool like MS Paint. So I started making my mouse 𝐵𝐸𝐻𝐲 art as well. I really love this software, especially that I'm no longer obliged to have a pixelated art mixed with Photoshop. I drew a lot with it. My art was smoother and much better. I made many speed paints showing people how to draw with the mouse, etc. In this year, I was still doing traditional art. It's just that it was less than digital after I discovered 𝐵𝐸𝐻𝐲. In the second half, I got a cheap drawing tablet, barely. Its original price was $20 maybe. Dad found it with $10. $10 was still too much and too expensive for my family that time, because we were too poor that time, could barely buy stuff. The tablet was horrible, lagging a lot. However, I kept using it anyways. It has the work done. If I handle the mouse, of course I can handle the shit. I've practiced a lot, especially in coloring. I've watched more speed paints by artists who are using drawing tablets and thinking I can't draw like them now because I have a drawing tablet. Of course I was wrong. I've been drawing more fun else and some OC shit with this tablet. Tried learning new stuff like background and lighting and stuff, etc. 2015, my tablet died, as if it wasn't always dying. But no joke, this time it died forever. So what I did, easy. I came back to mouse, kept practicing. I practiced backgrounds, lighting, more rendering, and trying new mixed traditional and digital arts together. As always, trying new stuff because I get bored easily. But this time with a mouse, a slower process than the tablet. But it doesn't stop me from improving. I could still use spaghetti to draw. It doesn't fucking matter. In the second half, I got a new tablet, the Genius i608X, drawing tablet. Not sponsored, by the way, but it's the tablet that I've been using until 2019, the longest period for me. I was already practicing lights and background, as I said, so the tablet helped me speeding up. I've learned more about Photoshop, collages, and making backgrounds from both real and drawn stuff. So my backgrounds were all mixed with real pictures, real textures, etc. I also learned more about color correcting and stuff like that. And I've discovered many other techniques and stuff, just YouTube. Just watching YouTube. 2016, what a rich year. I've been more inspired with Pixiv artists and of course Pinterest. I've been using more references, more textures, etc. I've built my audience on Instagram. Arab otakus and artists really loved my art there. Even Sasuchi, if you know her, promoted my art and loved it. Especially that I was 14 years old that time. Not only improved my art, but also the concepts behind my art that time. I've watched many videos about backgrounds, but what I do more than watching videos, I stare at art for a long fucking time. I figure out techniques just by staring. Yeah, I was having fun, built my confidence again, and I was confident enough to start commission. I started commissions on DeviantArt. My first client were not really happy with it. It was mean, to be honest, and it affected me so much, but the other clients were so happy and they kept coming back and requesting more art again and again. The money I received was all going to Dad. I didn't mind much. I've already mentioned that we were hell poor, so that money helps my dad a bit, and I was happy with that, so that's okay. I mean, even YouTube was still going to Dad. I just moved it for some personal reasons to my account this month. Yeah, just this month. I'm still waiting to get that PIN code in the mail, so I'm not having no money from YouTube right now. So I would really appreciate it if you got some merch from my art shop. It's 20% off. And before we jump into 2017 art and what happened in that year because it was so negative, let's take a break. come have a seat, get you some tea, let's chill. I will introduce Skillshare to you. People around the world really wish they are like more productive, or at least if they have one or two or multiple skills, they found it really hard to learn them, spending too much money on complicated courses, stressing, etc. Skillshare made it easy for you. It's an online learning community for creatives where millions come together to take their next step in their creative journey. It offers thousands of inspiring classes for beginners, pros, curious people in general, on topics including illustration, design, photography, and much more. Skillshare classes include a combination of video lessons and a class project, just like this class of Vanessa. Gouache illustration, paint a whimsical, colorful character. It's so cute. As you can see, here are the lessons divided. They are so short but helpful. And below we have the class projects where people apply what they have learned so far and get feedback from others. It's a good deal because for less than $10 a month, you get access to all of these thousands of classes out there. Practice makes progress. The first 1,000 of my subscribers to click the link in the description will get a free trial of premium membership so you can explore your creativity. Thank you Skillshare for sponsoring this video. You guys are amazing. What happened in 2017 was a bit too hard for me. I got a lot of hate, but also built another different community, if that makes sense. But it hurts still now. I was into BTS in the very end of 2016, so I started my 2017 already knowing them, already obsessed, already like having all of those old memes. You know, I started drawing idols, but my art didn't really match that because drawing a real person is a bit hard, you know. People didn't like how my art style is being. Some unfollowed me. I respect them because that's their choice and this is how you should act if you don't like something. But what I don't respect are the people who would have just unfollowed me just like the others. But no, I got a lot of hate, even from the people I used to help with art. Even friends. Some bullied me, shamed me for having this art level drop that no one liked. And people kept saying, I like your old art the most, please come back, what the fuck are you doing? Yeah, it was so stressing, but the K-pop was a bit fixing my mood and mental health. My Instagram got hacked, so I gotta start over again and I focused on YouTube this time. I made funny speed painting. Yeah, they were cringy, but I was happy and new people liked it and I'm still cringy anyways. It's not a big deal. In 2018, my semi-realistic art improved a bit. I got used to drawing real people in my style, so I had the stylized K-pop art style known, I don't know. However, it was sad that I forgot how to draw cute and pretty anime girls. I've turned into a sim for men. What a shame. I made many animatics. I made some animatics. The thing is, I didn't focus in these 2 years on art itself. I was like focusing on memes. No more mysterious background art or whatever. It was all memes and just normal portraits and stuff. I was also kinda busy, few family problems, so yeah, I had no time to think about creative animes, art style and backgrounds, ideas, or to even practice and chill. So yeah, art and K-pop that time were like a therapy to me. So I didn't care much about others, even though yeah, it's affecting me, definitely. But it's too late. I lost many friends, many fans. There's no going back because they are fake. They're not worth it. In 2019, and I call it art block year. Few 80s fan art, few commissions, few sketches. That's all. Had no motivation, busy with life. It was just boring. But let's say in this year, it was like my last year in high school. And this is not an excuse. Because I was studying for high school either. Many family problems happened that time and it affected my mental health. It was hard to focus when you have like too many shit going on. Then 2020, which was a phenomenal year for everyone. But for me, an introvert, I I loved it. I don't leave my house anyway. I found it a big chance to come back to YouTube and to art, and it was amazing. I even came back to traditional art and I drew multiple stuff again, though I wasn't practicing much, but I was trying new things between me and myself, and I guess I improved in the very end of 2020 when I tried practicing painting again. I also made many artworks that I'm very proud of till now. I felt confident again with my anime art style. It was really cool, even with this small little tablet. I did a video about it. I told you that when I came back to my parents' house during quarantine, I forgot my pen in the other city where I studied. And as I always say, I would draw with a carrot, a potato, it doesn't matter, as long as motivation and inspiration is there. In this year, I'm still doing fun arts, not too much original stuff, but what's different this time is that I try to mix fun arts and put it in my own way and my own style and ideas and concepts. But yeah, I guess that's for 2020. 2021 is more like a continuation of 2020. It's just a bit harder and my mental health is not okay. It's not okay at all. At all. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Never give up. Practice may be boring sometimes, but try to find a way to make it fun, like drawing your favorite stuff. Go to Pinterest, go to Sketchfab, go to ArtStation. There are many sites to find references that would really inspire you. Good luck. I'll keep making free tutorials for you guys. Love you and bye!